Burning question on the mind of so many people right now. Does it make more sense for me to purchase a home, or does it make more sense for me to rent? And a big part of that really comes down to affordability. There are a lot of affordability concerns when it comes to not only renting a place to live, but also when it comes to buying and making that leap into property ownership for yourself. It can be intimidating, it can feel daunting, but what I want to do for you today is make it as easy as possible for you to understand what it could look like for you if you're renting right now and you're asking yourself that very question of, does it make more sense for me to rent, or does it make more sense for me to buy? It has been a wild ride with interest rates this year. I'm going to break down the cost of what it could look like for a first-time buyer to make a purchase of a home today. I'm also going to take a look at what's available in a current first-time home buyer price point in Clackamas County, Oregon. And finally, I'm also going to say, well, what is actually available to rent in this area right now? So then you can make that decision for yourself on whether or not it's the right time for you to buy, or if you should continue renting. Let's start with the mortgage payment that you could see with a home purchase today. And this is calculated in a simple Google mortgage calculator that you can find yourself just by Googling mortgage calculator. First of all, we are using a purchase price of $400,000. Additionally, it starts out at $80,000 for the down payment, which is 20%. We're going to change that by making this a 30-year fixed FHA loan, which is a loan program that a lot of first-time homebuyers tend to use. That makes our down payment 3.5%. This calculator is also using a credit score of 700 to 719 as the baseline. Your score might be better, so you can decide based on where your credit score about what that could do to your monthly mortgage payment. So for now, let's just change it back to 700 to 719 and use that as our baseline. In this calculator, they're also factoring in a few different things that are included in your monthly mortgage payment. The first that is estimated are your property taxes. Annually, $5,000. You will pay that every month in your monthly payment. Your homeowner's insurance is also calculated as a yearly figure of $1,400 that will also be paid monthly. Your private mortgage insurance is a monthly figure of $318 if you have less than 20% down. All in, with this example, your total monthly payment is $3,642. In that example, we just touched on what $400,000 looks like in terms of a monthly mortgage payment. So what exactly can you buy in the Clackamas County area with a price tag of $400,000 or less? We've set up a simple search with several cities in Clackamas County, Oregon. We're going to set this search for a maximum price point of $400,000. We're going to look at single-family homes and condos or townhomes just for this example. We're going to only look at homes that are active on the market, which means they are available to purchase at this point in time and don't currently have another buyer who's looking to purchase it. And here is a list of all of the different results of what is currently available for sale in Clackamas County, Oregon, under $400,000. It's a selection of detached single-family homes. There's some townhomes in there. Lots of different sizes and styles. And beware though, as you're looking for these, some of these homes have different what they would call financing terms. And what those terms are would be something like cash, conventional, FHA, VA, so on and so forth. Those are different ways that that home could be purchased. If you're an FHA buyer and using that loan type, be sure that you see that FHA is listed in the terms. So we know what the data says. You know what your rent is every month in the place you're in right now. Let's take a look at one website, apartments.com, and see what they have listed as far as rentals in the Clackamas County area. As you will see, there are a lot of apartments for rent in the area. But if you're somebody who's looking to get out of an apartment and find a single family home to rent, because again, if your needs have changed and you've outgrown apartment living, what is out there for you to rent that is a single family home? Let's quickly change our category to include houses and see what's out there and what they're renting for every month. There's homes out there anywhere. There's one looks like $850 up to $3,500. There's a home there in Milwaukee for $3,400, Royer Road in Damascus for $3,100, and so on and so forth. Of course, this is a search you could absolutely perform yourself with ease by going to a website like apartments.com and searching for what available homes are there for rent at this point in time. So I want to know what you think. Right now, the market is really being driven by lifestyle changes. We call it the 5 Ds of real estate, but really that could evolve to 7. And those 7 things are death, diamonds, diapers, divorce, degrees, distance for relocation, and distress, which would come down to short sales and foreclosures. So really, real estate is based on life changes. Perhaps you're at a point where you're renting a 2-bedroom apartment and you've got children and it's just not working for you anymore. Or maybe you just are tired of living in an apartment and you just want to have more space and you want to feel like you have some autonomy over your net worth. If any of those things ring true with you and you can afford it and it makes sense for your situation, perhaps it's the right time to think about it. But obviously, consult the right professionals, talk to a realtor, talk to a mortgage lender, a financial advisor, whoever it is that you feel like is going to give you the most unbiased and best information for you to make that decision for yourself. I'm Jennifer Schurter with Real Broker. I'm a realtor out here in Clackamas County, Oregon, serving the Portland suburbs. And if you're taking a look at property or if you want to know what's going on out here, I'd love to work with you.